So, for those who don't know or were just never aware, I've been really wanting to play Super Smash Bros. On the Wii U for a long, long time. And uh, after a couple of things happened, I'm actually able to now. Um, I think I can record it with my Elgato. The only thing I don't know is like how Nintendo reacts to that. Because I know Nintendo's a bit not necessarily strict, but they're not necessarily lenient on how they let their games, get shown and played on YouTube. I don't know why. Personally, like I understand copyright, I understand all of that, but it's just a playthrough of your game. Or it's just games, or it's just matches of your game rather. But I mean, to each their own. What I want to say, however, is would you like to see, some matches when I get better? Because right now, I haven't. I mean, I kind of found a main. I kind of really like Robin, but I want Corrin, and I'm gonna buy Corrin soon. I just need to, you know, make sure I get everything that I want to get on Christmas before I start. I mean, it's $5, but I just want to make sure I have all the finances straightened out for Christmas, because Christmas time is coming, and also next year, early next year, I think the first month of next year, a lot of games are dropping that I want to buy. Like today, Gang Beast came out, and most likely you're gonna see a video of that soon, if not tomorrow. Um, Beside Gang Beast, I think the first month God of War drops. I think FighterZ drops. Monster Hunter World drops. What else? I know a lot of other games drop around the first couple of months in the year, and like I'm definitely copying FighterZ. I'm most likely copying what is it called? Monster Hunter World. I hope it's more like Dark Souls than it originally was, because what I saw was you have one objective, you do the objective, and there it is, game over. Not necessarily game over, but quest over rather. And I'd rather like to see, how you get the armor, how you get the weapons, more tracking. I mean, the tracking features were implemented during the beta, but it was just you didn't necessarily use them, to their fullest extent. You kind of just stumbled on the monster because it left you, near where it spawned, which I mean, in its own is pretty cool. I hope there's a lot of changes to the game as well. What was really messed up was FighterZ was supposed to have an open beta, and where it at though? I mean, if they did have an open beta, then maybe I'm just dumb, but I never got any news about an open beta, which I mean is it's not bad in itself. I mean, that just generates more hype for the game, at least for me, because I'm really excited to play it. I'm definitely sweating that game out. I don't have no one. I mean, you have to choose 3 people on that game, so it's pretty difficult to consider yourself a main of one character. But for sure, no matter what, I'm using Vegeta. If they have different forms, like I know they're gonna have Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta. I know they have regular Vegeta. If they have Majin Vegeta, I probably will use him the most of the 3, because Majin Vegeta is my favorite form of Vegeta. Aside from that, the other 2 characters would probably be like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or Majin Buu, Frieza. The other 2 characters will switch indefinitely. I'll most likely use every character at least once. I know Android, I think it's 14 is the new one. I don't remember the girl. I'm definitely going to try her out because I haven't seen any gameplay with her. Obviously, there is no gameplay yet. I haven't seen any little clips of her. I've seen her intro thing, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. Her little trailer, I guess. And I mean, it was pretty cool, but obviously you don't see everything that you can do with a character just off one trailer. So it'd be really cool to see more of that. Aside from playing Smash Bros, another thing that I've been wanting to do is learn Photoshop. And I decided 2 days ago, yeah, today would mark 2 days ago, that I would learn it. And I mean, pretty impressed with what I did. I mean, I had one edit that I did that was just all of the basics. I watched a video learning how to use Photoshop. I'll link it in the description. It was a really helpful video. I know what I know now solely because of that video. It might be I picked it up a little because I know editing softwares, but you know, that's beside the point. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be making myself a new logo and a new banner, because what I have I like. Don't get me wrong, but I want something that looks crispy, and what I have is it's not crispy. It's barely refined. It's barely refined. So I'm definitely gonna be learning how to use Photoshop more in depth, so I'll be able to create my own anything the hell I want. My own Twitter header, my own YouTube banner, my own logo, my own avatar. Anything I want to make because of Photoshop, I will. And that's pretty dope. That's another reason why I like graphic design. I never gave the first reason. Well, actually, this is the first reason. You can make whatever the hell you want. I got into graphic design doing specific, like, on Twitter for, like, Naruto edits for people. That's how I started doing graphic design. And my bad. Text messages are popping up from the group chat. Let me swipe that up. Yeah, so I mean, this was a jumbled video so far, and it's gonna continue to be a jumbled video because it's just I have a lot I want to say, and I don't play enough games like Naruto Storm 4. One of these topics would have been the main topic. Hell, all of these topics would have probably fit into one video, but because I don't have that anymore, like, I mean, I understand the game's dead, and I understand all of that, but it's just, I don't know. It seems off to play the game any more than it is. I'd rather wait for FighterZ. The wait isn't that far away. So I guess I can get even more hype for that. There's games that I can play. I'm going to be practicing a lot on Guilty Gear. Because the same people who made Guilty Gear made FighterZ. So I'd imagine most of their movement, their moves, all of that, not moves, their movement and their, like, combinations, I guess, for specific button inputs. Not necessarily like a combo for a specific person, but just combination of buttons to press to do certain aspects of the game that are universal, not just, you know, restricted to one character. I'd imagine that somehow transfer over. I know for sure movement will. I saw it when I played it at Anime Expo. I felt it when I played Guilty Gear for the first time. They're extremely similar, extremely similar, if not exactly the same. Aside from that, you know, just all the upcoming games has me pretty hyped. So I guess, you know, what are you hyped about? That's my question, because I know Christmas is coming, and that's usually the time that a lot of people get games. But this year, there wasn't any games that really dropped around, you know, November-ish time, which is when they usually, I had to think about what was before December, don't worry about it. Which is usually before Christmas. Hold on, let me breathe. What happens is I think too far ahead, so then my mouth and my, you know, everything else can't keep up. That's what happens a lot in writing. Like, when I write, I get really ahead of myself, and I end up, like, going too far ahead than I, like, my thought process is way faster than my body's movement. So things happen, you know, don't worry about it. But yeah, around November time, a lot of games usually drop. I know Black Ops 2 did. If I'm not mistaken, Black Ops 2 did, and that's when a lot of Christmas time players or Christmas noobs ended up getting the game, which made the people who had the game prior godly. So I don't know. For Christmas or gaming, the only thing I could think is the Switch. That's the only thing I could think that people would want, aside from, like, games here and there, but no big titles, at least that I've been waiting for, have dropped. But yeah, like I said, this was going to be a jumbled video, and that it was. If you did enjoy, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, do all that. I really appreciate anybody and everybody who watches my videos. It's only a couple of us right now, but again, that is for right now. Later on, hopefully, I'll start growing, more audience, more diversity in what I post. Which, I mean, right now I'm pretty diverse. That's what's good about being, I guess, smaller. You don't get that many views, or at least I don't. I'm not gonna speak for everybody. I don't get that many views, but I guess, still figuring out what it is my channel is gonna be based off of, or if it's just gonna be gaming in general. So, while we're on that road to figuring it out, if you like a certain kind of video, a certain game that I play, go ahead and leave a like and, comment. Okay, I want to see more of this game rather than this game, or, things like that. No negativity. I mean, there's no need for that. But if that's how you express yourself, then by all means, go ahead. I ain't gonna stop you. But yeah, like I was saying, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that. And I'll talk to you on the next one. Deuces.